I was invited to sing at the District 6 Museum, and at the museum there were all these portraits of the women who had worked in the Hayscom-based project, and I asked people to share their stories about a mother, an aunt, a woman in their life that had made a difference in their life, and to come and tell their story. And this man came up next to me, and then we got talking, and as we were talking, he said, earlier on you asked in the workshop that we share stories about women who had been our supporters and done something wonderful for us, like a grandmother or a mother. He said, my mother was not like that. She told me that I was ugly because I was dark. And she said, you'll never marry because you're so ugly. You'll never find a woman that will love you because you're so ugly. And he said, but I did find a woman that loves me. And I said, and you're not ugly. And I said, I hope that at some point you can forgive your mother for saying that, and that you let go of it, because we have been grown up in a society where being dark is seen as ugly and horrible and made us feel worthless. And I said, your mom, unfortunately, like so many people in our community, we were made to feel unworthy by our oppressors, and then we became the harbors, I don't know, of oppression as well, where we did that to our own family and our own communities. And I said, and you're not going to do that to your children, because you know what that was like. We can stop that, and we can change that. You can change that in your family. I said, I hope you're happy and that you see the beauty in your children. I'm sure you do, He said, yes, I do. And I am happy. And it was such a moment for me. Every time I look at this picture of my mother, I always think about that exhibition, and I think about this man, who came there, and an absolute stranger just came to stand next to me and said, I couldn't tell the story in front of everybody, but do you mind if I tell it to you? And here we are, all of us, with these stories of how we've been belittled, denigrated, not just by the state, but how we've done it to ourselves, become the very perpetrators in our communities, and how we've had to unlearn that. My mother is the goddess ocean beckoning, sounding the clarion call to self-care. She is the wonder of the green in blue sea, the unfathomable ache, the color and depth of my grief. My mother is the boy of liquid hands that hold me, the gentle lapping peace at my feet, the fierce press of sun's ebullient kiss on my cheeks, the rock-steady grounding of beloveds, bracing these jellyfish legs, the pummel and knead of soft sand beads, soothing these inner souls, the sky guardian, keeping vigil. My mother is the black butterfly, unexpectedly slipped into the sudden frame of loss. The tender gaze, still, watching, still watching. Eagle flies and she sees everything. High in the sky, eagle flies and she sees everything. Eagle flies can take the truth of life, 'cause she sees everything. And she calls